The best neighborhoods, if your budget is from 2 to 3 million, and possibly
one neighborhood you may want to avoid.
First up is Southlake Meadows and Southlake Manor. Now, if you love those beautiful modern contemporary homes, this is the neighborhood.
So I really love that they're on half-acre lots. Gives you a little room in the backyard for the kids and for a little entertaining.
Yeah, so you can have a pool in your backyard, just a little bit of extra space for a newer home. So most of the newer homes, if there's like a planned neighborhood, you have very small lots. We're going to talk about one of those neighborhoods coming up. But Southlake Meadows is really pretty. It's in a great location with easy access to Highway 114, and it's right down the street from Lifetime Fitness, which is going in the next few months in the summer of 2024. I love Lifetime Fitness.
I think you will see us there. We're gym rats. Obviously, this body doesn't come easy. 24/7 of working out. The truth is we actually just like their spa and their...
I like the sauna. Now, Lifetime Fitness is actually in Westlake, and this neighborhood borders Westlake, and it's literally right around the corner. You can jog to Lifetime Fitness, so you don't have to get on the treadmill, and just do the weights in the sauna while you're there, and maybe the pool.
Yeah, no treadmills for this guy.
The prices in this neighborhood range from 1.8 to 2.5 million with the median age of 2019. So what I love is that you don't have to update most of the homes in this neighborhood, and you get a larger lot. The median square footage is 5,900 square feet. All right, so the HOA fees are $1,725 to $2,500 depending on the lot. Some of the lots are larger, and sometimes your HOA fees are dependent on the lot that you're on. And I think that this is a negative, Brandon, because you're not really getting a whole lot. There's like one walking trail that goes around the neighborhood. You have a pretty pond in the entryway, but you're really not getting a whole lot for your money here.
I still enjoy my HOA keeping the landscaping. I still enjoy that my neighbors are keeping their... I understand why the fees. Yeah. Maybe you can get a little more in another neighborhood.
So what happens with these HOA fees is because this is a smaller neighborhood, you don't have as many homeowners that are sharing those fees, and so it's higher. Which leads us to talk about Laurelwood Park. Now, Laurelwood Park is a one-street neighborhood in Southlake. Very few people actually even know about this neighborhood, but I love it because it's in the beautiful section of Southlake where there are estates from $5 to $12 million. Real close to Shady Oaks Boulevard, close to 114, easy access to the freeway. And there are other neighborhoods over here, so one may not be available when you're shopping, but there are other one-street neighborhoods in that area like La Mirada that are just beautiful. If you can scoop up a home in that section of Southlake, you're scoring some gold.
Yeah, you got 1 acre lots, mature trees. The average median square footage is right around 7,000 square feet. So larger homes, very luxury. I love this neighborhood.
Yeah, I do too. Now you may have to update some of these homes because the median age is 1999. This was a very luxury area.
Hang on. That was a great year. That was the party year. We partied like it was 1999.
I remember Y2K. That's why we partied like it was.
If you're watching this and you don't remember Y2K, oh my goodness, we are really that old.
We are old. Median age for a home in this neighborhood is 2.3 million, but they really could sell up to 3 million plus because we don't have a ton of homes in this neighborhood that are hitting the market all the time. So I would say about 2.3 to 3 million for a home in this neighborhood not updated.
Great investment.
All right, next up is Shady Oaks. Shady Oaks is a well-known neighborhood in Southlake, right off Shady Oaks Boulevard. It's right down the street from the Mark. And the Mark is a great place. There's a lot of events there that happen. It's across the street from the Bicentennial Park, and so it's easy access to those amenities at Southlake. The price point is 1.7 million to 3.5 million, with the median at 2.35. So the median age is 2014, so you may have to update some of these homes, but there are a few in the neighborhood that were built even in 2021, so maybe you get lucky with one of those. HOA fees are $1,500 to $1,800 a year. What you get for that is walking, jogging paths, and pond and
Yeah, landscaping. Maybe.
Landscaping. Beautiful. Not your front lawn or anything, but the landscaping for the neighborhood. It is very pretty. Next up is Winding Creek. This is a beautiful neighborhood with a winding creek through the neighborhood. It's not a large neighborhood, but it's very, very well maintained. I love this neighborhood because it's really pretty, yes, but it's also close to all the shopping of Southlake, the town square, Central Market, all those restaurants over there. Very good location. Prices range from 2 to 3 million. They are on 3rd acre lots, so they're a little bit smaller. The median age is 2015, and the median square foot is 5,000. So your lot size and your square footage is just a little bit smaller in this neighborhood. The HOA fees are $2,600 to $3,100 a year. And what you get with your HOA is you get to go fishing in a little lake. There are walking, jogging paths, and of course your maintenance. All right, next up, if you are looking for a new construction home, these next two neighborhoods are new construction. And this one I love so much because it's gated. If you are looking for a gated community and you're looking for a new home, this might be your spot. It's called Stony Brook.
So we're not to the place where we're talking about the one to avoid yet, right?
Not yet. That's coming up soon.
Stay tuned.
That's next. But this one I love because there is like a creek that runs through the neighborhood. They call it like a storybook creek.
Okay. It's not considered a Stony Brook Creek.
Yeah. There are 47 lots for sale with custom builders, and each lot they start at about $420,000, and they're on 1/3 of an acre to about 1/2 of an acre lot. I love this neighborhood because you can build your dream home in this neighborhood for under 3.5, which is awesome. A new construction neighborhood in Southlake. It's hard to find under 3 anymore in Southlake.
And let's talk about the custom pool. So a lot of new builds, you don't have the room for a custom pool, and these you do.
Right. On the smaller lots in the new neighborhoods, you may not have room for a pool. This one you do. And just to let you know, a lot of our clients ask us how much is a pool. They can range anywhere from 120 is going to get you a very, very basic pool. So we typically say budget between $175 and $250, on up to as glorious as you want to spend, but about $175 to $250,000 for a pool. The HOA is $3,000 and includes the gated community, of course, green belt, jogging path, bike path. So one thing to note if moving to Stony Brook is that this school district, it is zoned to Keller ISD. And this neighborhood is situated right on the border of Keller and Southlake. It is the city of Southlake, but zoned for Keller schools. So if you want the Carroll ISD, now you can get into Carroll ISD, it's with open enrollment. So most homes in Southlake that are zoned to Keller schools do allow open enrollment as long as your address is Southlake. So just note that going in, your kids will not automatically be enrolled in Carroll if you want your kids to go to Carroll. Now, some people prefer their kids go to Keller. So let us know what your hot spot is when choosing a school district, and we can kind of give you a little more insight on that. All you have to do is schedule a Zoom consultation with us. So
yeah, if you're pro Carroll or you're pro Keller, put it in the comments right now because we want to see some pride. If you're watching this.
Yes. If you prefer Carroll ISD or Keller ISD.
Yeah, we just want to start some online feuding.
So this last neighborhood, you may love it, but there are some negatives that you may want to avoid this neighborhood.
Bum, 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 bum.
This neighborhood is Carillon. If you haven't heard about Carillon Park, it's actually Carillon Park. There is a Carillon neighborhood. But Carillon Park is the newest, hottest place to build a home. It will be the hottest attraction in Southlake. And so there are pros and cons to this neighborhood. The pros are the location is phenomenal. Great access to 114. Easy way to get to the airport.
Great investment. I think that this is going to boom. I really think this is one of those neighborhoods that's going to be, just in a few years, just go up in value.
I agree. Once everything is built out in Carillon Park and the retail is moved in because they're going to have retail, dining, it's going to be a very luxury experience place to go hang out. Once that is completed, typically that's when your values of your new home goes up. So it's a great investment. But what is the big negative about this neighborhood?
Okay, so if you're looking to entertain in your backyard, the lots are extremely small.
Yes.
And so being next to each other, having no opportunity to build that custom pool that you always dreamed of, that big backyard where you want to build that tree house.
The tree house. Oh my gosh.
Hey, these are things
you can't build a tree house probably. Well, you can if you're not in an HOA, but in this neighborhood, definitely it's out. You could get a pool, but it'd be a real small pool. It'd be like a courtyard pool, right? In some of these homes.
Okay.
So we did see where we've talked with all the builders, they can build little, what do you call those pools?
Bathtubs?
I can't remember the name of these pools, but they're tiny pools. So this section is going to be, they're villas. Many people don't want the big backyard and the big pool and the big maintenance. So if you do love less maintenance, maybe you just want a villa. These are called zero lot lines, where you are right next up to your neighbor, and it's called low maintenance. And it's easy access. You can literally walk to Carillon Park, the retail space. So if we wanted to go out to dinner, if you want to go to dinner, you're just gonna walk over there. Now you have to wait. The negative is you have to wait till it's all built. And it can get a little annoying listening to
New
hammers.
construction
New
is
construction.
very
It's
noisy
dusty.
at times. You do have to go around construction work that's going on, and for us in real estate, we have to check our tires for nails.
All the time. Now the price point in Carillon Park is going to be about $2.5 to $3.5 million. You could spend more, but I don't know if I'd recommend it in Carillon Park, maybe about up to 3.5. But it's going to be so cute. Up next is Carillon. Carillon is a beautiful newer community, so you don't have to update all the homes in this. Well, there's a few that you might have to update.
And it's not to be confused with Carillon Park. It is a little bit older, but it's not the new construction. It's not that old.
Right, it's right across the street from Carillon Park. It's a larger master planned community. This is actually one of the sections of Southlake that there are some homes in there that are not custom. Did you know Meritage built in that neighborhood?
Didn't know that.
They are a production builder. Anyway, but it's a beautiful neighborhood with many amenities, swimming pools, walking paths, you name it, you got it. There is a villa section as well as other sections with larger homes and more estates. But for this section that I'm talking about, you can get a home anywhere from $1 to $3 million.
In this neighborhood, the median square footage is 5,400 square feet, which is great in size for entertainment.
Yeah, and they're on about third-acre lots for this price point, which is anywhere from $1 to $3 million, including the villa section of Carillon. Now, this neighborhood has all the amenities for your HOA dues because they have pools, walking paths, parks. It's really, really pretty.
But it's not gated.
Not gated. Listen, finding the right community and home is the key to your highest quality of life. And I'm here to help you discover if Southlake, Texas is the right place for you. If you want to buy or sell a home in Southlake, Texas, feel free to call, email, or fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below. Also, check out southlakedream.com for more information and resources, and to sign up for off-market listings. Because not every home is listed in the MLS, and we have access to exclusive off-market properties.